Thank you for watching Questdale TV. I am the Wendigo that ate his face.
Frickin' snacks. Did you see? Questdale TV got an uwu. Uwu? Uwu? Watch. Oh man, that thing is nuts.
Bye, guys. Oh, fuck. Yeah!
Oh my god!
God, we should get experience for all of them.
Well, I think we will. All these types of persuasions have always given us about the same.
Alright, we won.
Just stop moving for a second. No. There you go. Ooh, you're spooky. Spoopy. Okay. Now there's a serious business right there. Pirate freebooter. A bang bang. Oh! I just skull cooked him. Okay. It's great to look at the ship. Now behind that hab goes this engine right here, this Ammon 3 engine. And that's the next level of the ship. The next level is another Ammon 3 engine, which will stack right up there. And then the Deimos cowling, 4 cowling. Okay? And then I just put the tail on. That is the Deimos tail A. Oh, well, there you go.
You get hit by the flyers. They're the only things that can, like, you but just double tap space and then hit, and then breathe. Like, if you're hitting shit,
About done, guys.
it's about done.
What's that?
Let's go.
Don't land and die.
Let's go.
Yep.
And the lesson, Questdale TV, is don't wear a green shirt.
He's Sarah Connor.
All right, welcome to Questdale TV. Tonight we're going to go after the terrormorphs in Starfield. So, you guys ready for that? And Drasia and I are going to go cook some monsters. Yeah, it's going to feel good. Anyhow, let's get to it. All right, I have sewn up a bunch of the earlier things that we needed to do. So I went and got the approval from the Freestar Collective and the Varun Embassy, and we've just talked to Sanan's DNA. We talked to her clone father, and he said he wants us to go kill a former associate of his who is a terrible villain. So I think that's what we're doing. Now, I don't want to, spoil anything for you guys, but in previous lives, I have attempted to do this any other way other than killing this villain. And that's evidently not happening. So... So I tell you what, to improve the pre-roll, we're gonna run an ad and then get out to this location and get this done. We just want everybody to be with us when we get there, and also we'll increase our pre-roll for people who come in.
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Giving the non-subscribers more time with us when they first come in. So that'll be good. And I know I could teleport directly to the ship, but I kind of like running to it. We are going to have all kinds of problems, aren't we? Maybe this suit is too bulky for Questale. What do you think? Let's just do this then. We'll hit L. And then we'll get off to, my goodness. It's going to be the night for Everything's Broken. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Technical difficulties, guys. Yeah, technical difficulties. Well, let's try it. Okay. Alright, how about now?
Bone Dark just drew their sword and followed.
That seems like charity right there. But Bone Dark, thank you very much for following the channel. Now you'll know when I'm on by surprise. You won't know when Bethesda will bug out, though, and just give us no ability to get where we're going. So I think we're supposed to go to the wolf system. Let's head over here. Let's see if it'll just take us there to the den. And now we got what? No sound at all from Starfield? Seems like it, doesn't it? Let's dock with the den, and then we'll get this figured out. All right. Bone Dark, what are you up to?
Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Oh, we've got some sound from it. Let's board this ship.
This station is but a shadow. I have things I wish to discuss with you.
And Drazer, are you gonna romance me some more? Because
When you have time.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be.
Look who's back. You got something quick? Kinda busy at the moment.
yeah, Reginald Orlays, I heard you might know him.
Orlays. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
He's supposedly living near Etheria.
A man? Living around Etheria. The gas giant. Only one ship like that I know of. Never docks. Doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this Orlays of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want.
I think it's going to be Andrasia for me.
You'll need to be
But
careful.
Barrett,
A part of Etheria's
I mean, he's a
skies
good
is
cook,
also Refield.
and
Plenty dangerous.
he's a pretty nice
More than
guy.
A few scrappers heading out never came back.
Yeah, the quest for getting all the powers is super boring. That's no lie. Running that same mini game 100 times, where you have to float around and touch those little lights, is that's a little too much. I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
How's the sound balance? I think I'm not getting what I want from my monitor. That just seems like a little much. The Bird of Prey is not a very complex sort of ship, so it's pretty easy to get to the cockpit, even if I don't hit cockpit as an option. Let's see if we can get into our pilot seat now. Yeah, we can do it. On the planet, it was not doing that, so sadly. Okay. Now we're going to get out to these coordinates and confront the Warlock.
Docking seal released.
Okay, the balance is just fine for right now. Yeah, I think Sam definitely is. Well, we've got some mineral deposits out here, but there we go. Well, that doesn't bode very well, does it?
We've taken out their shields.
Well, like I told you, not a whole lot to do with this guy other than destroy him. You'll just have to take my word for it. That guy was having nothing else. So, Barrett definitely makes you laugh. He's a good guy. Sam is definitely marriage material from my point of view. And Drasia's she's the dangerous one, and that's what I have a weakness for. But all of them can annoy you, though, honestly. So let's hit L and then return with the evidence to Ve Victus, which will take us back to the planet Jemison and the city of New Atlantis. Oh, well, hello, Wixmitty. Welcome in, welcome in.
Will we be stopping if you have
You're still gunning people down over there, champ?
speak to you?
You will be scanned as you enter the
We can get our run on. We've chosen personal atmosphere. That's my favorite power. So, you know, just get my run on, and then when I get tired, just pump myself full of oxygen. Now we're going to make it over to subsection 7 and talk to Ve Victus again. As soon as this loads up, right, Questale? Yeah, she knows. She knows what I'm talking about.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Well, well, well.
Wick_Smitty joined the quest with 4 warriors.
Yeah, he did. All right. Everybody join the channel and following Wixmitty. And Wixmitty, thank you for coming over here. You are a hero. Yeah. Yeah, that's for you. That's for you. Everybody loves you, Wick. Everybody loves you. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! Alright, welcome Raiders. I'm Questail TV, and tonight we're going to kill some terrormorphs. You guys down? I did some of the boring parts of the quest for you guys before the stream. So, but I was watching Wixmitty, and some good content over there. He found himself a minigun, and that seemed like that was his element right there.
Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
Yeah, the universe has one less monster in it.
So he didn't come quietly then, as I suspected. I presume you have evidence of this.
Well, I got his ID.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted. Wick_Smitty requests Blade nightclub music with Valor.
Let go of that old world.
Yeah, buddy.
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members
Get
find their way
some.
to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xenoweapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Yeah, get some. Don't worry, Francois. We'll be seeing each other again soon.
Is that so? Well, I look forward to it, Captain.
Alright. Alright, we gotta go get Kaiser. Kaiser's gonna be the robot that we will need for this mission. For all kinds of reasons. Some of them secret, I think. So...
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
my friend did stay here. You're a little bit behind the times there, pal. Yeah, buddy. Real life gets in the way, doesn't it? Yeah, man. Absolutely. I love watching you. You are fun to watch, Wixmitty. And I wouldn't recommend that the viewers go over there, or, you know, the people from the VOD, too. People from View on Demand probably take some of these recommendations as well. Especially with all the applause you got. Alright. Wants us to report to Hadrian. Where's she hanging out nowadays? She's going to be on Mars, I think. So let's just hit L and then go to set course. Because we're not overburdened, so let's go directly to the Red Devil's headquarters. Matt, you know what? It's baby steps. Just along the way, just add stuff you think is cool. If people, you know, react to it and they enjoy it, that's what it's all about. Entertainers, what can you do? But I'm a big dumb animal, and I'm doing my best just like you, pal. So don't feel bad about anything. Oh, wee. Low gravity on Mars, guys. Yep. I'm still editing my Overseer kill because that thing was just way too long. Nobody was watching that. It was basically 6 hours of unwatchable garbage and 1 hour of contact with the boss. So I love your emotes, Wick Smitty. Hype, 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 hype. But yeah, so, but in that video, I did say, this is all I have. This is my kingdom. It's basically a road up to a stone outhouse. As sometimes it feels like that.
Was afraid you might.
But you guys,
time. You've been gone so long.
chat, you make it.
So how's it feel to be a citizen?
And viewers, you make it worth it for me. I just like being here. I enjoy playing Starfield, mostly when I'm killing things. I mean, let's be honest. But feels good to be a citizen, Major.
Risked life and limb to earn it. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the terrormorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain.
Right.
I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate terrormorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them.
I can help with that. I found your research team.
That'd be something, wouldn't? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious?
Has a heart attack.
Found our research team? That's incredible.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wait, Kaiser. Did
Good night, Wick Smitty. Yeah, Kaiser's my next stop, but I was told I would need your help overcoming his security protocols.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them?
I'm just talented.
Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the terrormorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on.
All right.
We've already made a lot of.
Where are we going at slow walk Bethesda speed?
Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Yeah, man, ground pounder, and then the one that I'm on right now is War Relics, but it's part of the quest chain that you start when you join the Vanguard. So join the Vanguard and you can fight some terrormorphs. That'll be fun. Where are you going with this slow walk that you do?
I know it's here somewhere. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so...
Cool. Cold irons.
He's also
Thank you for following.
Just threw their sword and
You
followed.
can give yourself authorization with the
I'm so
phrase,
glad you're here. You drew your sword. Follow
Now,
the channel.
where
That's
exactly
excellent.
is the old
I appreciate it. Restart territory. Wandering a battlefield on a world called Nira.
A battlefield? On Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search.
Yeah.
Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
I'm alright. I'm off to Nira.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you got them.
Alright, we're going to search for Kaiser on Nira. Let's see if we can just get directly there. We're not overburdened, so we're just going to hit L and then hit R on that part of the quest and then land directly on Nira. Little cutscene screen there. See, look at that. It's so funny. You can tell I was over on Wixmitty's channel because I rated myself.
Things I wish to discuss with you when you have time.
Andrasia? Really? Right now? Alright.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time.
Time's all I
When
got.
first came here, I never expected that I would meet you or feel this way about
Is this what you wanted to see,
you.
Bone
We
Dark?
would end up here together.
This is the romance,
I
people.
did not wish to suggest that I did not believe you when you said we could make this work, despite our differences. I hope I made that clear. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barroom culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless.
Okay, if it's important to you, it's important to me.
I know, and I love you for that.
No.
The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea. A way I can demonstrate my commitment to you.
Alright. You pick out a dress, I'll hire a DJ.
Do you seriously believe I am going to wear a dress for this? Let alone buy one for the occasion?
No, Andrasia, I'm just
I do not
kidding.
want a fancy party. I do not want to wear a dress, and we do not need music.
You're
This
so
is
serious.
between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I do not want that distraction. I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there.
Alright. Andrasia is now undismissible.
It is impossible to imagine what this looked like before the colony war. What a waste.
Alright, cycle the airlock. Here's the guy.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere.
I'm here to recover a robot, goes by the name Kaiser.
Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is. But he's a combat bot, right?
Yep.
He's a white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though.
Yeah, that could be him. The robot I'm looking for worked with the United Colony Xeno Warfare team.
That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location.
That sounds
It's
terrible.
a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate.
We're gonna say no. I'm gonna take my chances out in the fields. I don't know. You don't know this, Gel, but I've been here before.
Suit yourself. South Dock's a good place to find your bearings before heading in. And if you change your mind, offer stands.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll save myself the money. Thought there was an airlock on this level.
It's good that something of value can come from those old mechs.
There is. I just was going out the wrong side. Put your helmet on, Questale. That's right. Weapons hot. Let's go get us a robot.
So much time and effort into
This has certainly seen better days.
Contaminant detected. Destroy infestation.
Alright, let's get these guys off of here. Got another one on you somewhere? Drazier, you might be in the way. Move it.
Biological contamination eliminated. Password required.
Nos belli machinas.
Voice controls unlocked.
There you go. Turn off the klaxon.
Attempting to error. Power level insufficient. Battery required. Type microcell. Inquire at salvage yard.
Alright. Need to find a microcell for this guy. His juice is off. The heat leeches took it all. Yeah, this pack that I've got on. Well, huh? Is the balanced boost pack. I like it the best because it doesn't power out too fast and it has more power for transit than some of the other packs. So, but it also has regeneration on it, which I think you guys will see is very useful as we go on. Got some we got some hostiles out here. May have to deal with those. Or we can get back to the auto guns of the base and let them deal with those guys. Or not. They don't seem to be doing a very good job, do they? Tango down. I was using this for the terrormorphs, but I think I normally prefer this weapon here, the Beowulf. So we'll switch back to that. But we gotta go in here and ask this guy for a microcell. And from our conversation before, I imagine that's going to come at some kind of steep price. We might want to just buy one from him, though, and just skip it. Because we've got some money, so... If you guys don't want me to search for parts.
What can I do for you?
So you might have a microcell.
So that's where your machine's been. Ran out of juice. Heat
Yeah.
juice, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a microcell, that's military-grade tech. You could probably Frankenstein.
Nah.
So, I just brace for a little sticker shock.
Okay, show me what you got for sale.
Here's what I've got.
All right. Microcell. 10 grand. Bam. We have a microcell. Now let's get it back out to Kaiser. Airlocks, probably realistic. As far as the break in the action, though, definitely a little break in the action. Would you guys rather have a cut screen here or this little dance that we're doing? I don't know. We'll get some momentum before we use our pack. That'll help us get over to Kaiser faster. We'll use our personal atmosphere to keep the action going. Ho ho! You prefer the break the airlock brings? And also, Prussian bastard, I'm so happy that you're here. Yeah. Everybody's happy that you're here. Well, we got the microcell for Kaiser.
Battery accepted. Operational power
Excellent.
restored.
Now, if you guys know Bethesda, like I know Bethesda, we're not quite done here.
Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside.
Well, I'm guessing you're used to applause, PB, because you took that so gracefully. All right. Mission, what are you talking about?
Weapon disarmament. High risk. So I will ask you to stand aside.
All right, well, looks like we have to say no, and then he says yes, and then we say okay.
Major Sanon will have to wait.
Sorry, Kaiser, no, you're coming with me. Oh, well, I'm a battle robot, so how about you do what I say? Okay.
Additional support may allow me to complete my active mission.
I mean, he's got a point, doesn't he?
Allowing me to leave this place.
All right, if you're asking me to help you with your mission, sure, I can do that.
Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xenoweapon. Are you ready to proceed to the mission site?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's move out.
Follow me.
Is that right? It's probably from nerves.
Mind your step. As you have no doubt witnessed, this region can be hazardous to organics.
Oh, yeah. All right. I think it took a hit from Andresia's weapon. Because that thing is a monster. Well, especially in Andresia's hands, but... I will keep an eye on our 6, I think, right? Andresia, you got that? Let's not lose this robot. It's moving at a reasonable pace here.
Probably best not to think too long about what Ecliptic will be doing with anything they salvage.
True, true. Eat leech.
What is it that is said about one man's junk? There is so much junk. It is difficult to recall how that goes.
I am detecting Unit 99, but there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach, but it appears to be under the control of hostile forces.
Makes sense.
Suggest Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only want Unit 99 to utilize it as a weapon. Standard
Makes sense.
procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given.
Yeah.
Do you concur?
Is this going to be a stand-up fight or a bug hunt? Yeah, let's do stand-up fight.
Simple and straightforward. A good choice.
Oh, all right, Andresia. Let's murder then. Should have gotten some momentum. Would have been helpful. All right, you know what might be fun though? Might be fun to switch to the sniper rifle though. 6. 6? 5? Let's switch to it this way, I guess. I think I could have hit Q to figure out what it's on. There we go.
Enough. Let's see if this thing still fights. Release the weapon.
Drop every single one of them. Target down. So long.
Yeah, Andresia's weapon seems to be working pretty well over here.
You cannot beat me.
Oh, there we go. Mine maybe not so much. He's got some heavy armor on him. Also, I'm not controlling my breath. You can do that by hitting... Oh, thanks, Dirty Casual.
One less target.
Ooh! Are you feeling any better? Did you have a good day? Okay, it looks like it's time to get in there. Unit 99, sit down. Anybody else want a limp?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Yeah, I don't know. We got an advanced AA-99 on here, too. So that's good.
Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues.
Ecliptic specimen cage keycard. Yeah, we'll take some of this stuff back to the ship. Just basically looking for ammunition, and the reason I picked up that advanced gun is because I don't think we need any lower. I think we got that all wrapped up. Because the advanced version of those weapons are sometimes good for us. But thinking about it, it's not, it doesn't have any affixes. So maybe no. It depends on if we're overburdened or not. We'll sell that weapon if we're not overburdened, otherwise we'll drop it. Alright. Hadrian and I want your help preventing a possible plague of terrormorph attacks.
Plague of terrormorph attacks.
That's what I said.
You are docked at one of a kind. I will meet you there.
Okay, cool. We'll get back to the ship. I'm going to run another little ad for those of you who are not subscribed. We'll be back in a second. Just check this out. You might find something you like. And, oh yeah, I wanted to do one other thing. Yeah, go check out the Dirty Casual. I don't think he streamed today, but I have a good time watching his stream, and maybe you will too. And that's right. Everybody loves the Dirty Casual. But I'm going to run a quick ad so that we can increase our pre-roll for some of our people who come into the stream, and we'll see you in 1 minute. Let's see if we're overloaded here. We are overloaded slightly, so we're going to actually drop that weapon. Drop that. And then get back to the ship.
Are you quite sure you don't want to?
Yeah, I'm positive, Andrej. Thank you, though. No, I'm not. I just dropped the weapon.
Hold on to that.
That thing weighed 1? I don't believe it. How is this thing stolen? Boosted, refined, but still. How about now? All right. For those people who come into the stream now, we got 30 minutes of pre-roll off. 35 minutes.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
Alright, we'll climb over the fence. That's just how we are. Thing I like about the Beowulf weapon is it goes a bang bang, a bang bang.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian? Dang. Whoopsie doodles.
Require additional armaments.
That's the plan.
I was trying to skip the conversation,
Captain,
but...
you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the
Cool,
problem
cool.
we're up against is vast. Terrormorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option.
Okay, well, you're the scientist, so I just, I trust you.
Do the work for us. Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
Okay, great.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats...
The Achilles? Yeah, I remember him.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terrormorphs.
Cool.
But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Achilles were chosen to fill in.
So we made them to save us and then we ate them?
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens.
Oh, there he
As
is.
you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back.
What do you guys think?
We'd breed
That thing can kill a
populations of them,
terrormorph, huh?
distribute them to human worlds, and then let
Oh,
nature take its
yeah.
course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using,
well,
we even think that with some time and investigation,
cool.
find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terrormorph problem definitively.
Nice. Okay, great. Sounds like it could work.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terrormorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize.
Alright, that
It'll
sounds
still
like the
take
one.
time to build, test, and distribute, but
Genetic
no other
warfare.
method.
Alright, let's discuss how we make these plans a reality.
Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are
All right,
going to
see you
take
next time,
major
PB.
investments in
Thanks for
time and
stopping by.
resources. We're talking years.
I will
of
miss you.
work,
I will
not to
honestly
mention
miss
some
you.
Highly specialized materials. Terrormorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Seely's gene samples we can use
Yeah,
to
so
sharpen our microbes tracking.
I only have to
systems.
know one thing.
Not the
where
sort of things
they
any
are.
labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need.
Londinian.
All paths lead to Londinian.
That's right. Let's not waste any more time. Londinian, here we come.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down.
Cool.
I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
Excellent.
But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terrormorphs.
All right.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Oh, you know I do. All right, well, let's check this guy out. There is a guy who does sell gear, and maybe he can sell us some ammunition or something like that. Maybe he has a weapon. Something cool.
I hope that we have not ultimately made a mistake in resurrecting this place.
Right.
You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough. But I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be.
All right, well, you're kind of a bummer. I was looking for some supplies.
You project personnel?
Come on, man. I'm Captain Questdale, Vanguard. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together.
Well, then you should have expected
Don't
me.
much care for Vanguard.
Okay, well,
My
shut your
sister's
mouth
kids
then.
live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there.
Yeah, mixed bag, isn't it? You're welcome. I hope your family was all right.
Yeah, they both came through okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to.
Man.
Still.
Useless. His sisters are useless
Now,
human beings, he
what was
said.
it you needed?
All this time, I'm just trying to buy stuff from you.
No more reliable hardware in the galaxy.
All right. It just took me a while to get to it. Oh, let's sort these by their damage. Now we got a breach gun. See, all the, Bethesda really wants to sell you shotguns and grenade launchers. But we have something better than that. So... So it doesn't look like he really has anything there. And ammunition, he sucks as well. So it looks like no. How about maybe we can sell him some of our stuff? Let's sort this by weight. Because we picked this up, I think, just to sell. And I don't know if we'd be able to get this Maelstrom up to this Maelstrom's damage or not. That's what I was going to try and do. Probably got to dump some of these other things on the ship. The rest of it is probably medicine and that type of thing. So, but if we have any shotgun shells... Oh, we'll sell all of our rivet stuff to him. We're not going to be running around with a rivet gun. Here's some shotgun shells. Cool. Thanks, buddy. You were a pain in the ass and also didn't really have anything that I wanted. So, there's that. Okay, let's hit L and see if we can get on to our next. Proceed to Londinian, shall we? Are you guys ready to go to the ruined city where we fight some terrormorphs? Hello.
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be here. I'm with Commander Hatum.
Let me check my logs. Alright, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Excellent. Then let's get to it. We'll land at forward base 441. All of the things go wrong at bases that have a number on them, don't they?
Beginning landing cycle.
Snowy down here, guys.
I have heard of Londinium. Anyone who has spent time in United Colonies space has, of course. Now I understand why these stories persist.
Inside the barriers, double time! You with the Xeno unit? Get to command.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team, then, I presume. Even
That's
that,
correct.
you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Captain Questale, UC Vanguard, you're expecting me?
Vanguard, eh? Bree said you were a eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this.
Right.
Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sanon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission. So
I really like Sanan's outfit.
Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terrormorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sanon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
Understood. Don't expect backup.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside.
Yeah, that's what we're
And
looking
I do
for.
believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Acenes plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Alright, ready when you are.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Alright, well, we picked up some frostbite. So let's get that figured out. Modified advanced drumbeat. Take all the ammunition, though. Andresia, please.
Yes?
Thank you. Alright, incendiary advanced UC anti-Xeno space helmet.
Pardon?
Okay. Armor-plated advanced UC anti-Xeno balanced pack. Well, it's good that it's a balanced pack. Get a little bit of carry capacity. Minus 15% incoming melee damage. Minus 10% incoming physical energy and EM damage.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Alright. Sentinel UC anti-Xeno spacesuit.
Okay. Hello?
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
Take those. Why do I have to pick this weapon rack? Thought you were giving me this stuff.
Give him one for
Lacerate advanced mag shear. Bleed effect to the target. Advanced AA-99. Advanced Coachman. We don't want a shotgun. Trauma pack, emergency kit.
Damn.
Med pack. Dumbbells, that's what I think of these guys. I think they're a bunch of dumbbells. Do we have some more ammunition up here? Yeah, 7.62, 7.77.
Can't chat right now.
Okay, let's see what we got for frostbite. What am I thinking here? Heal gel, we got 3 of those. We'll get that taken care of. Now we've got the choices on our outfit. Probably put this one on. Minus 15% damage from alien enemies. There we go. We've been gearing all of our weapons toward human opponents. Yeah, and I think we got rid of the one that we... So if we sort this by damage, we could certainly use our Ashta Tamer a little bit. Got 223 rounds for that. We just picked up a bunch of rounds for it. So, and that one is on, what, 8 or 9? We hit Q to get to here. So the Ashta Tamer is on 8. So we'll run around with 4, and if that doesn't work, we can switch to 3 for the Advanced Orion. That seemed to be better against the terrormorphs before. But we can also use 8. So. Alright. Let's get to it. How far are we from the ship? 177 meters. We can put some of this stuff on the ship. So you just go to your menu, click on the ship, click on F for cargo hold, and then Q for your own inventory, and then at least move all the resources over to the ship. Okay? And then we could put anything else that's heavy over onto the ship as well. We have a bunch of stolen stuff here. I think we picked it up in the basement where the Varun was. I mean, we kind of saved his life, so seems like that was ours to take, but I mean, it was in his private chest, his private safe. So, whoopsie doodles. Okay, we're not wearing this gear anyway, so let's put it on the ship. We'll work on this Assassin's Advanced Maelstrom later, also. That's about it, unless we're carrying hundreds of something. And ammunition doesn't weigh anything, so we're good. Alright, let's get inside. Get it done.
All set on your gear? You ready to do this?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Good one.
Kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alright, let's do it.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the
We're
first.
headed in to get some.
Got one. The Sealies. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Well, they don't want me going up there, do they?
Detection event registered. Initiating enemy search.
Shit. These things.
Oh, hello.
Are you prepared to die?
You guys got some more guys out here you're fighting? You good? Because I think we want to go in here, don't we? Let's get that lamp on. You can just hold down F for a second and get your lamp on.
Dead. Try it. Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing
Oh,
plant.
yeah.
Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint.
939.
I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Now. Particle beam rifle. We'll take it. What else do we got? Let's go through this other door then. All right. Reload. Now let's switch to this other weapon.
right behind you.
Gonna take more than that! You've lost. You're never gonna win. They always win.
It will take more than that.
They're going to eat you alive.
Yeah, that's kind of close range for that explosive weapon, yeah? Let's fill him with a little bit of energy from this Orion. Oh, hello.
Put down your weapon. We just want to be friends.
Yeah, let's get some distance from this guy if we can, and then give him some explosives. Got him up close range with our buddies now. Yeah, boy.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
All right, we did it. Where's that other mess we got over here? Alright, weapons loaded up. Load that one up. We'll load our explosive one up. Get back to the Beowulf for some standard clear. Let's see if we can get inside this thing. Well, there's the Achilles DNA. We'll take those 40mm though, explosive rounds. Okay, we got to get that to Kaiser, but looks like we've got another sample we've got to get. Well, there's another Achilles sample. And some more explosive rounds.
All Achilles samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Yep, Kaiser, you can have them, buddy.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid terrormorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
Okay, ship weapons cost more to fire while in targeting mode. That hypothermia is not going to affect us in the tunnel, so we're going to leave it alone.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Okay, he says we're going to have to go through the steam tunnels. I think it's all right.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Let's check out what's in here. You know why? Because we loot. That's what we do. We evidently don't loot much, though. Should we bring these mech components with us? Yeah. You guys like black licorice? I do. It's actually a favorite of my dad's as well. So maybe that's where it comes from. Let's go into the steam tunnels.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel. These leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
That's terrible. Wow, is the floor slippery? Feels like it. All right.
What's that? My God, look at it.
Okay, you guys want the big reveal?
You know, we might be some of the
See, those are Lazarus plants.
What's happening? Captain, are you seeing this?
And that's a heat leech. But it's not a heat leech anymore. That's what you get. Yeah, come get some.
Oh my God, the heat leeches are terrormorphs.
But heat leeches infest
Well, open the
every
door then.
segment, every corner of Disabled Systems. Means that
You guys gonna have a discussion about this? We need to kill that thing. You want to talk about it?
You just saw that, right?
I did.
That heat leech became a terrormorph.
That we should be
Heat
killing.
leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing.
Yeah, we all know how it works.
We just found out how terrormorphs move between planets.
I know, it's amazing. So maybe we should kill it?
That I don't have an answer for right now. But if they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and terrormorphs.
Okay, good.
The Asylees will have...
Oh, okay, well, let's go kill him.
Pretty major is right. But the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terrormorph.
Yeah, I know.
That means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terrormorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city or...
I know, we know.
God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up?
So, here's the thing, guys. All this time that we're discussing this, that terrormorph is getting away. I think she doesn't want to fight it. Come on, let's do this.
First, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Oh my God.
You're gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
Right?
Proceed.
Go.
Jeez. Thanks for opening the door, Kaiser. should we switch to the Ashta Tamer and see if we can get
Initiating target elimination. Elimination in progress.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Percival, Kaiser's got.
Well, that's definitely a tissue sample.
Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
That's great. Here, have the sample, guy.
It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
Right.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
I wonder who that could be.
Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
A dead terrormorph? Means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack in New Atlantis.
Exactly.
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea, deploying alien life forms as weapons.
No, see?
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach. But our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test.
Yep.
Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one.
Right.
It couldn't have been just luck. These
It wasn't luck.
attacks,
It was your pop.
I think someone planned them to set all this.
Okay.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, who could pull something like this off? And why?
We'll have our answer soon enough, you have my word.
Let's save the discussion for when you all are standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna
True.
do anything to prevent more terrormorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser? Get us into
So,
the spaceport?
Bethesda, if you're listening, games like this, it would be better if we had all of this conversation in between the action. Do a bunch of action and then do some skippable conversation. That's the way to do this. And I thought they did an update where you could just eat that food, but they're not doing it.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Yeah, open this door. I'll go.
Power looks like it was controlled in the security office, upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Thanks, man.
Oh, there's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
This button over here? Don't press the big red button.
Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete.
Contraband locker key.
Available. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Yeah, we got some medicine out of there.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after
of those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete.
Okay, we grabbed some frostbite there. Taking health damage expends oxygen. So let's get some heal gel on that, I guess.
Full copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
We should talk some more.
Hey, Victus.
Yep. That's certainly how I interpret it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon, and he killed those people.
He sure did. Cold-blooded murderer.
Yes. But I guess only he didn't succeed.
Listen, we should get moving. We've got work to do.
Right. Settled systems are counting on us. Kaiser, try now.
Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's start with the this weapon.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Come on out, pal.
What the hell? Is that the sample? Oh my god, concentrate fire! Shoot! Shoot!
All sides! They're all around us! Fall back! Fall back!
That sound! What is that?
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company.
The thralls! They're not coming after us.
Nope, they're good.
I guess we should grab that sample.
Because this
while we
guy's
can.
dead.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
And we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Just checking it out, you know. I like stuff. Questale has, you know, she needs shoe money. Not a whole lot of shoes you can buy in this game, but... Gentlemen, they like their licorice. Well, that's 2 outposts. Is there another outpost over here? good. That would have been a lot of animals if we hadn't put that guy down. But yeah, this seemed like the quicker way back.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
Yeah.
Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
I sure hope so. Kaiser got all the samples, though.
Ah, best place for them.
Right.
Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
Well, unless, of course, he wasn't in the great beyond. Plenty of suspects, that's for sure.
That's putting it lightly.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terrormorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime. New Atlantis.
Sure, I'll look into it.
Thank you, Captain. Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Right on, right on. All right. How we doing? We're just a little bit heavy. We're gonna have to make the trip back to the ship the old-fashioned way. But once we're close enough, we can put anything else that we want on the ship. Go to the cargo hold, go to our inventory, go to these resources, which may weigh a certain amount. Hit T to put those on the ship. And then be at the correct mass for fast travel. Hit L, and then go back to speak to Vay Victus. Oh yeah, no, we don't want to go there. We want to go to the wolf system first. Get rid of this contraband.
black glove.
All right, now the nice thing about the Trade Authority is they also don't care about stolen merchandise. So
do for you. Good to see you.
see what you have for
By
sale.
all means.
Except I'm going to sell you something. Let's sort it by value. There we go, some mech components. We'll get rid of that. And we will sell this anti-personnel suppressed advanced XM2311, but we'll buy it back. Anything else that's stolen? And then we'll go to, should we sell anything from the ship's inventory? All right, let's go to buy by hitting Q, and go to buy back. And we'll grab this weapon back, and then all that ammunition. Digipick, this med pack, and the penicillin, which is all cleaned of its stolen mark at this point. But we didn't want that Magstorm anyway. Now he's got 5,000. So let's get back to the ship here and sell. It's sorted by weight, so let's get rid of this Magstorm. I know. It's a complex world. Sell this regular Orion. That's pretty good.
How long is this going to take?
We're done. We're done, Phil. I try and keep it at a minimum, but, you know.
Pilgrimage requests how long is this going to take? Penguinzo with Valor.
That's right. Alright, let's undock from this thing, and then get on to the next part of our quest. Did you miss it, Phil? We were just fighting terrormorphs.
We're loose.
Alright. Let's go speak to Vevictus. And I think this will, I think this will fade out a little bit at this point, because now they want to talk about the solution, all of that. So if we don't get into some more gunfire, we will move to something else. And we'll take care of a bunch of that outside of the stream for you guys.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Got a little bit of hypothermia, but I think that's gonna slowly get better. You were lurking? Well, thanks for the lurk.
feeling today's going to be a great day.
We'll go down to subsection 7 and see what Vivictus has to say.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
She doesn't mind.
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
Right.
When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big.
Oh, you have no
Did
idea.
you find what you were looking for?
I know your secrets, Francois. Tell me the truth about the attacks and I might spare you.
How could you know? You're telling the truth, aren't you?
Yep.
You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The terrormorph attacks on Tau City, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my...
You're monologuing.
Being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
I think you just want to have a nice secure position here. Associate, who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear.
To work on something that long, this seems personal.
You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
You didn't even trust your own people?
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere.
Cool.
I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of terrormorphs. It was the only option that made sense at the time.
Okay, maybe it is better that few people knew about it.
Precisely. In that moment, I couldn't allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve.
Oh,
I became a
QQ.
trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr.
Reginald
Orlays.
Orlays.
The associate. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else.
By me. So I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever.
Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done.
Right?
Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home.
Sure. If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terrormorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. All right. New poll. All right, so should we expose Vevictus? Should we expose him regardless? See what happens next. Keep our promise to the UC, because those guys said we can't talk about it. So that's a no. Or keep working with him. All right, so I'll put that up. If you guys want to vote, you can vote in the poll. Do we expose Vevictus to the council? All right, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the cabinet.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
All right. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to think about that.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Now, this isn't my first universe, so I have made this choice before. But I was just wondering what you guys thought. So if you have some kind of opinion, just pop in there and let me know what you think.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terrormorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Well, I think that we're going to expose him. You vote for changing my pants? It was Vivictus. I managed to get him to confess. Here we go.
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right?
Nope, he's alive. The UC's had him this whole time. He orchestrated the attacks from his cell.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
I swear I'm not lying to you. He's alive and he's responsible for the attacks.
The colony war butcher lives. Unfortunately.
That's about the understatement of the century. A couple of choice four-letter words came to mind for me.
Alive. Vivictus is alive? How did you find him?
He actually contacted me. He's the reason we found Kaiser.
Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us?
I couldn't. I was sworn to secrecy, but this felt too important.
You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad. But I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him.
Yeah, he can't be allowed to get away with this.
Exactly. The people he harmed deserve justice. But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terrormorphs.
Nothing else on my end. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's kind of got a flat butt there. I didn't purposely press the take the dump option like you can in Ark. Also, whatever, this is the outfit that I have. I can wear a different outfit if you like, but I'm not sure it's going to really change things that much. See, this thing gives us a 5% persuasion chance. Any of these do. Tomasar's outfit looks about the same as the Varun ambassador suit. Maybe if I cover it up, then it won't be as bad. There you go. Now I've got coattails. Does that make it better?
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the terrormorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using terrormorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
That report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Vivictus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terrormorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Here you go.
It just transformed. A terrormorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough.
Well, that went better than I
failed
thought
the
it would.
people of the colonies by not dealing with Vevictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
What's going to happen to him?
That will be up to the cabinet to decide.
Fine.
I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
Okay, whatever the cabinet thinks is the right course of action.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Ma'am, I believe the other faction should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. Or wipe it out. Let's wipe it
We're
out.
already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if we erase any trace of it. Destroying it and asking the Freestar Collective to help proves the UC has no ill intentions.
They are ultimately threatened as much as the United Colonies. To share what you know and what can be done to make us all safer can only foster good relations.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our two factions.
Two birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain.
Hey, no problem.
So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the terrormorph, and now also heat leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Cool.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the terrormorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
The microbe.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
Let us hope this science division truly knows what they are doing.
Grand threats merit grand actions, and grand actions are precisely what our group does.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker.
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terrormorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members.
Founding members of the TMD.
As befits such a group.
I'm with the
Cabinet
TMD.
wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Excellent.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Okay. It's not actually where we wanted to go. It put us on all that money can buy. So we actually want to go to Tuala's office. Talk to him.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Yeah.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. And the credits should be in your accounts now.
Well, have them pop
But
up
to
on
get
the
into your
screen then.
penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. This should...
12,000 credits. Thank you.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terrormorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Not really. I think I'm gonna take some time off from aliens.
Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
So what he gives is just little mini quests to kill a terrormorph, to explore a planet and get biological samples, or to go kill some pirates in outer space in ship-to-ship combat. So that's about that. All right, let's see what's going on with Andrasia.
Back.
Let's make sure we're on that quest then. Because otherwise it's going to be a long time before we reach that location. We'll have to walk off the planet all the way to the planet Neon, where we'll meet with Walter Stroud, and Andresia will be like, the location's back there somewhere. Got any other hunting crickets out here? Cricket, cricket.
There is little I can offer to show you how much I care, how much you mean to me. Whatever House Varun deems proper could not work, because you are not House Varun. And whatever marriage traditions you might have would not be appropriate for me.
Okay, I don't need a ceremony or a party or anything else. I have you.
And I love you for feeling that way. But I did think of something. This place, where we stand now, is the first place I was brought upon leaving my city, Basra. The first time I had ever left my home planet. As you know, I was never allowed to know the way back home. That frightened me. But at the same time, I was suddenly aware of not just one planet, but a whole universe I had never seen. That is a feeling I had not experienced again until I met you.
I've always considered myself an entire universe of possibility.
Well, in this instance, I am happy to feed your ego. I shall try not to make too much of a habit of it. But there is more. Buried here is something of great value to me. Something I wish you to have. It is best, I think, if you are the one to retrieve.
Okay, dig a hole. Andresia, you're better at that, I think.
You hold in your hands the most treasured item I could give you.
Alright, I've never seen anything like this.
Certainly. There is a reason for that, and I hope when I explain why, you will understand what this means. In my culture, every child is entrusted with a pet groat.
Are they indeed?
They are domesticated creatures native to my planet. Smelly, cantankerous, but their milk is a staple of our diet. We raise the groat.
Groat milk.
Care for it, we milk it. And when we come of age, we slaughter the groat and fashion its skull into a dagger.
Right, that's intense.
It is a lesson. Through this groat, we are shown the connection that we have to the Great Serpent. That all things serve the Serpent and can be tools for his use in more ways than one.
Okay, so this is incredibly personal to you.
I am glad that you can appreciate that. Every member of House Varun has a dagger like this. We are instructed to keep them at our side at all times. The Great Serpent is always with us, as is the danger of those who defy and oppose him. But that constant connection to the Great Serpent is a liability to those of us sent out into the settled systems. So when we first leave our home, we hide it.
Okay, you should be proud of who you are. You shouldn't hide it.
I am proud. I have always been. But my mission dictated that my origins remain concealed. So for years, this dagger has remained buried here, hidden from the world. But now, I believe you should have it. With it, I hope you can understand that I trust you completely. That I know you will care for this the way you care for me. And that we are connected in a way that is now truly unique in the settled systems. In all of creation. I love you, and I am yours. Wholly and completely.
Thank you for this. I will cherish it always.
You are very welcome, and I know that you will. I would not have brought you here otherwise. Whew. Now, surely there is some other grand adventure that awaits us. We should go and meet it head on.
Okay. How far is the ship? $414 meters.
I will never grow tired of seeing that.
Alright, see what we got. Well, let's get back to New Atlantis. Or maybe... Yeah, we'll go back to New Atlantis. Well, look who it is. Yeah, let's go kill the ecliptic commandant on Bannock 4A.
Clear. Initiate landing sequence.
I'll probably keep that same helmet on.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
I'll sort this by weight and get some of this weight off, and then we'll go and kill that guy.
Some sort of science facility. Rather a unique design. I wonder if it is for show or serves some particular purpose.
Well, it doesn't much look like there's a secret way in here. So we'll just go in the front door.
have made a grave mistake. They even tried.
Cold here. Too cold to be safe. For
That guy
sure.
ran right by
Let's
us.
hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
Time to finish this.
You're not walking out of here. Where have they gone?
Go for the side. Surround. Contact.
What's that? Razor got him.
You die today.
Remote lab facilities are sometimes set up to engage in activities that are dangerous, illegal. It is a relief to know that the terrormorphs are being dealt with. I wanted to tell you that I think you made the right decision. The microbes will ensure
You
this is
disliked
not a
it when we
problem
said
for much
microbes.
longer.
Yeah. Nuke them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yes, it sounds as though the microbes will be quite effective. Although, it may be taking a chance in a different way. Do you think there's a chance there could be unintended effects of using this untested microbe?
Not unless there's a Starfield 2. If something happens, we'll deal with that too.
Well, let us hope it does not come to that. I will say, though, that I am glad you convinced them to destroy the Lazarus plant.
It's good. I wouldn't be able to sleep knowing it was still out there.
Terrormorphs are enough of a worry on their own. The idea that they could appear anywhere, at any time. Ugh. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
I'm glad you think so.
Airlock integrity looks good.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. I do not like it here.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Andresia. Boy, it's so late. Nobody I know anymore is on. All right. Well, we had a good time. I'm preparing to raid out a little bit early. I want to get you guys some Starfield content that you can enjoy, and that's why we went after the terrormorphs. But other than just taking individual kill the pirates quests like we just did, I'm not sure what there is to do out there. So we have over 500,000 credits. I do want to put this up on YouTube for some of you who came over and are watching the stream because you came over from watching Starfield ship builds. I appreciate it if you did, and if you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Really helps us out with creating content and being here for you guys. But and if you haven't already followed the channel, follow so you'll know when I'm on. Sometimes I do pop on by surprise for a little game here and there. I wanted to tell you about some stuff that's coming up. We've got the Long Dark that we're going to play on stream, and I'm not sure about how that's going to go, but Wednesday we've got Enshrouded at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, and then at night we're going to play 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to play the Long Dark for like 5 hours. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Normally on Fridays we play Baldur's Gate with the Wolfpack at about 9 o'clock. And then we'll have some more Enshrouded on Sunday. So I tell you what, I'm going to raid you out to Dunkstar. Just because he's one of my favorite people, and I know that he'll take care of anybody who wants to watch some more stuff. And also because there's not a whole lot of other people on that I would necessarily trust to take care of you guys, but you know, chat it up over there. Let him know that you came over from Quest AL TV playing Starfield. He'll probably be amazed and maybe a little surprised at that. But I had a good time playing Starfield with you guys around. And thanks, Phil, for joining the stream. It's always a pleasure. I wish that Prussian Bastard had been able to stay longer. All of you, everybody who joined the channel. And today we had Cold Irons and Bonadark follow the channel as well. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll create some more exciting content for you guys going on. But that's going to be it for Quest AL TV. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. And whatever you find to do, do it with all your might. We'll see you next time.